Good day, everybody. Today I'm going to be reviewing the game King's Cribbage. This game came out in 2003 from the Crowley Corporation, and it is for 2 to 4 players. Now, King's Cribbage is basically a mixture of Scrabble and Cribbage. And the object of the game is you're going to be trying to score the most amount of points by the time the game is over. So let's check it out. Okay, so what you have here is a board that's got some grids on here, and you also have a bag that is full of tiles, and the tiles are going to be ace through king, similar to a deck of playing cards. Now what you're going to do in this game is you're going to be trying to score the most amount of points by building cribbage hands, similar to Scrabble. Now a cribbage hand is anything that equals 15, so a 10 and a 5 would equal 15. Also you can do runs of 3, which means 4, 5, 6, then a run of 4 and a run of 5 will also score, and then you can also score for pairs, so you'll get 2 points if you have like one pair. If you have 3 of a kind, that's going to be worth 6 points, 4 of a kind, 12, and so on. And there's also bonuses that you can score in the game. So basically here's the way the game works. I'm going to draw 5 tiles from the bag, and he's going to go ahead and look to see what he can do. Now 9 and 6 are basically the same tile. You can choose which number that you want, but once you lay it down, it's going to stay that number. So let's just go and give you an example here of a play. So let's say I'm up and I can lay anywhere between 1 and 5 tiles, just depending. I just have to make a cribbage hand of some kind. Let's just say I lay this down. That's worth 15, so that is going to be worth 2 points. So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and draw back up to 5 tiles, and then my opponent is going to go. Now, if it turns out that I don't have a play, I can go ahead and just take all these tiles out and swap them for 5 more in the bag. So now it's going to be my opponent's turn. So my opponent's going to look, and he says, okay, well, let's do this. I will put a 5 here, and then I will also place 3 4s here like so. So what he's going to end up with is he's going to have a pair of 5s. That's going to be worth 2 points. And then these 3 4s are going to be worth 6 points. So he'll go ahead and draw back up. And essentially this is the way the game is going to go. I'll do a couple more rounds here just to kind of give you an idea how this works. But a lot of where these points are going to come from is as you're building on these different rows and columns here. You can get a lot of points in a pretty quick amount of time depending on what tiles you have. But you can have a maximum of 5 tiles in a line too. So let's just say I do this. I've got a 5, I'll do a 6 here, I'll do a 7 here. So I'll go ahead and score that. That'll be worth 3 points. And once again, I'll go ahead and draw back up. And then my opponent's going to go ahead and go. So we go back here. I'm going to go ahead and look again and see what I can do. I can make a pair of 7s right there. And then I'll go ahead and do this as well. So I'll lay down 4. So the way I'll score here is I'll get 2 points for the pair here, 2 points for the pair here. I also have a run, which is going to be another 3 points. And then I also have a 15. So I'll score for that. And so that's basically the way the game is going to go. You're just going to be going back and forth, making cribbage hands, and then drawing up. Now, the way you can score bonus points, you'll note the tiles are different shades of brown. If you're able to play all of the tiles on your rack, you're going to score bonus 10 points. You'll also score 10 points if you're able to either complete a row of 5 tiles of the same color, or if you can just play 5 tiles of the same color, you'll score 10 points for that. But anyway, you'll go ahead and go until you end up running out of tiles. Once you run out of tiles, you'll go ahead and play them out as much as you can until you either can't play anymore or somebody runs out. If somebody ends up running out of tiles before you do, then each tile that your opponent has is going to be worth negative 10 points for the face tiles and then 1 point for the aces. Anyway, the person with the highest score is going to win the game. Well, Cribbage is one of my all-time favorite card games. My wife and I play this game a lot. I love this game. And if you've ever played Cribbage, you're essentially just trying to score runs and sets and 15s and also what are called 31s. But there's a lot of different ways that you can score, and you're just going to be playing a card, and then your opponent's going to play a card, and that's basically the way the game goes, and you're moving your little pegs up. So this game has most of those elements in there. It doesn't have the 31, and there's also things like knobs that it doesn't have either. But it has the basic scoring combinations with the runs and the sets and things like that. And I think the game works really well. One of the things I like about the game is that you can score pretty big points and catch up pretty quick. I was playing a game and I was able to like score 30 points just off of maybe a couple of tiles because I was able to just connect a whole bunch of rows and I was able to connect some rows and columns. And it's a fun game. If you like cribbage and you like Scrabble, I would definitely check this game out. It's a lot of fun. It's easy to learn if you've played cribbage before, and even if you haven't played cribbage before, it's still easy. So guys, that's my review of King's Cribbage. We'll see you. Keep on gaming.